So, what's up, fight fans? So, this is our MMA heroes right now. So, we're going to be doing a deep dive on a fighter called Tom Aspinall. Okay, now I've checked Tom Aspinall everywhere, and from what I've gathered, from what I've seen so far, this guy has not lost a fight. He keeps knocking everybody in the UFC, and he has no weakness. So, what we're going to be doing on MMA heroes today, we're going to be finding out what's his weakness. Okay, and this is just a series of what we're going to be doing throughout the show, looking at fighters and exploring weakness and seeing what other fighters have not seen. So a lot of fighters are very good in fight starting, and we're going to be starting fights. Okay, so Tom Aspinall right now, we've not seen any weakness. He can grapple, he can wrestle, he can kickbox. He is actually a complete fighter. Okay, so now I checked the records and everything, and I find out that he's got 3 losses in his career already. Now 2 of those losses are actually questionable. Okay, the first one was like a disqualification, the other one was like an injury where he had with Curtis Blades. Now he fought Curtis Blades and he defeated him the next time they fought. So the only one out there I actually saw was a fight where he actually lost the fight. So we're going to be doing a deep dive on that fight, so to see if we can see something and how that fight happened. So this fight took place 2015, about the same time that John Jones was fighting down in Cormier the first time. Okay, and he fought a guy, Tom Aspinall fought a guy named Stuart Austin. Okay, so yeah, so not to ado about nothing, let's watch that fight and let's see what time it is. So Tom Aspinall is 2 inches taller, and Tom Aspinall weighed in at 256 pounds, and that's a big dude. Tom Aspinall is always a big dude. Like, he just makes everybody he fights with look small. That's how big he is. 227.4 pounds. That's like what light heavyweights weigh. See how Tom Aspinall, he's always like pushing the pace, and that bleeds. You can see that bleeds. You see that bleeds. Like, a lot of people don't survive the first bleeds. He comes at you really hard and he just pressures you. Okay, wow. He shoots for a takedown. We just find out now that Tom Aspinall, okay, that was an easy takedown. Okay, but just so you know, Stuart Austin is weighing that's 225 pounds, so something like that. So for him to take a guy down as big as Tom Aspinall easily, wow. This is 215 we're talking about here. Okay, that was the same time John Jones was fighting down in Cormier. Now, it's very clear that Tom Aspinall is on a collusion course with John Jones. Okay, I like the way he got back up. You can tell that's a very good way to get back up. It's a good grappler. Wow, that's good. That's a high level grappling right there. But he was able to get Stewart down, but he couldn't keep Stewart down, and Stewart was able to get back up real quick. See, that's the bleeds right there. You see the way he walks him down, and just, this guy is really fierce. Again, he shoots for the takedown. And he tries so hard. Now he's trying so hard to take him down. I mean, this guy is 225 pounds. Yeah, that's a good takedown. But you can see that Tom Aspinall really fought for that takedown to get him down. But the thing is, he still couldn't keep him down. The more he takes him down, the more he gets back up. I mean, that's something we should look at as well. Whoa, that's the judo right there. You see how, okay, now the thing is this, whenever Stuart Austin takes Tom Aspinall down, Tom Aspinall is always quick to get back up. But I mean, that's like 3 for 3 takedowns right now. This is the 10th takedown. I might be wrong, but this is the 10th takedown. I mean, wow. Okay, so that's top. Wow. He's okay. I mean, I've never seen, I've seen a lot of Tom Aspinall fights in the UFC. I have never seen Tom Aspinall get dominated like this on the ground. I mean, just look at him. He's just down. He's just like he's doing everything right, trying to keep Stuart Austin from actually raining down elbows or raining down punches. But at the end of the day, he's down. He just couldn't get back up. You know, I mean, Stuart Austin is a smaller guy. Tom Aspinall is this big guy, and he's down. Now, this is really eye-opening. Wow, that's some dangerous elbows right there. Remind me of Anderson Silva when he knocked out this dude with an elbow from the bottom. Was it Damien Maya? Yeah, I think Damien Maya. Wow. Okay. Now you can see Tom Aspinall's got some jiu-jitsu right there. Okay, that's a good one. That's something that should be started. Okay, Tom Aspinall was able to throw a triangle when he was down. Like, dude can grapple. Okay. So if this is a real close round, now if I'm going to score this round, I'm going to give it to Stuart Austin because he got 3 for 3 takedown. He kept him down. He reigned in more ground and pound. So that round, I'm going to give it to Stuart Austin. You see, the thing is, that bleeds that Aspinall normally does when he comes at you really hard, you know. But you know, Stuart Austin, dude's got heart. So this is round 2, and yeah, so I give it to 1-0. So Stuart Austin 1, Tom Aspinall 0. So we're going to round 2, and let's see how it goes. Now, one thing I've seen, okay, that's four straight takedowns, but you can see how Tom Aspinall immediately went for the submission as soon as possible, you know, and damn, okay, whoa, that's it. So when people take Tom Aspinall down, you can actually look for, like he's just gonna go for a submission straight off the bat. He's actually a great grappler, you can tell, and he's trying to make Stuart Austin pay, and you can see Stuart Austin's actually a good grappler as well because he was able to get out of these submissions. It's not really easy, and yeah, so it's still the same thing, like the same thing we saw in the first round. He just took him down and keep him down. Tom Aspinall is not even trying to get down. Like, if you see the beginning of the fight when he took him down, he was able to, like, you know, get back up real quick, but now he's just there looking for submissions, and it's actually good in terms of the submission from the bottom. Oh wow, you see how he was able to get his other way, his leg free, and just okay. Whoa, that's a brutal elbow from the bottom from Tom Aspinall. Damn. The thing is this, from what I've seen right now, is that Stuart Austin is a good wrestler, but in terms of submissions, he's not really good at that because there are a lot of openings out here that I can see in terms of Kimura, all the submissions out there that he can actually take advantage of. But he's not taking advantage of that. He's just focusing on ground and pound, which is what wrestlers normally do, traditional wrestlers. And you know, Tom Aspinall elbows from the bottom is very brutal and very dangerous. So yeah. When you are taken down in a competitive fight like MMA, you try as much as possible to get right back up. But what Tom Aspinall is doing right now, just staying down and just, you know, trying to see if he can get submission from the bottom, it's not the right way to go when you're in a competitive MMA fight. So that's a flaw that I've actually seen in Tom Aspinall. Like when he gets taken down, he doesn't try to get back up. He just sit back and just lay down and see if he can get some submissions. Wow, that was brutal. That was brutal. Damn. Now that's the bleeds. That's the explosion we're talking about, Tom Aspinall. Whoa. That's about, well, damn. This is what happened with Carter's Blades when he was just heating hard. Like, you see he's teeing off. You see he's teeing off now. If it's some referee would have stepped in and stopped the fight. This is usually when the referee comes in and stops the fight in the UFC. Like, oh, okay, the fight is over. Over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a heel hook. Well, he tapped. That's a heel hook right there. You see, he tapped. You can see the pain, excruciatingly pain. You can see the pain in his eyes. He tapped, and that's it. Damn. That's Derek Lewis right there. Okay, so for what I see right there is, you can see how he made it. Stuart Austin made a mistake when he was trying to, like, dive in, and Tom Aspinall did what he normally does in the UFC, which is he just explodes and he just keep hitting you really hard until the referee comes and stop the fight. Like, so many punches. Like, I remember when Chael Sonnen said, those punches are really not making a difference, but why is it that the referee is always quick to stop the fight? Which means the referee seeing something that we're not seeing. Now, what if the referee doesn't rush in to stop the fight? What's going to happen? That's exactly what happened here. The referee didn't rush in to stop the fight, and it gave Stuart Austin time to actually recover. Now, I really don't fancy when referees actually come in and they stop the fight real quick. I don't fancy that, and I believe that fighters should be given time to come back and fight. I mean, this is MMA, this is mixed martial arts. It's a fight. It's not over until it's truly over. Now, you can see Stuart Austin was not out. He was still in the fight. He was still fighting, and the referee gave him the chance to go on and to see what's up. Now, when someone is not defending themselves intelligently, that is when the referee comes in and they stop the fight. Now, if you look at the case of Stuart Austin, he was defending himself. And if you look at Carter's Blades and some of these fights we've seen, these guys are actually defending themselves, but the referee just comes in and say, hey, stop the fight. Now, what I've seen so far is that in terms of wrestling, Tom Aspinall is not that great of a defensive wrestler. I mean, Stuart Austin attempted 4 takedowns, and he got all 4 of those takedowns. And now you can say, okay, this is way back. I mean, but this is 215. Like, we remember 215 just like yesterday, because John Jones and Daniel Cormier 1 was going on during 215, and that was the same time this fight actually happened. So defensive wrestling, no, Tom Aspinall doesn't have that. And when it comes to trying to get back up when he's taken down, he does that during the first part of the round, like when he's still fresh. But after that, he just sit back and just let it go and see if he can work some submissions from the bottom. Yeah, he tried to get some triangle choke during the fight from the bottom. I see that's good, but against fighters like John Jones or Stipe Miocic, or guys who can actually take you down or keep you down, or someone like Francis Ngannou takes you down, you can't afford to just sit back and start looking for submissions, because when he hits you, John Jones can hit you with the elbows, and he's working on some 96 elbows right now. We saw what Francis Ngannou did in his last fight with Ferreira, where he actually broke his jaw just from the bottom. You can't afford to lay down and just take those punches from the real heavyweights. I mean, it's actually disastrous. So this actually take a little bit of the invincibility from Aspinall. And now that I see it clearly right now, and I find that Tom Aspinall is not that of an enigma like we keep looking at, or the UFC keep making it out to be. I mean, he hasn't met a wrestler who has actually come out and say, hey, let's wrestle. Okay, normally he just finishes the fight from the beginning, and he makes it look easy. So I think if he can meet someone like John Jones or Francis Ngannou, who will actually test him in the wrestling department, I think we might have different stories here, different Tom Aspinall. Now, in terms of looking for submissions and all that, yeah, he's good at that. He's a good grappler. But yeah, we've not really seen this side of Tom Aspinall, and yeah, that's something I would like to see. And I really don't fancy fighters or referees actually coming in to stop the fight real quick. Okay, let the fighters fight. Okay, give them a chance to fight. Now, when you find out that they're not defending themselves intelligently, then you can step in and end the fight. So that's a great fight right there. Now, for those of you saying Tom Aspinall is going to be the next GOAT, greatest fighter of all time, I know a lot of you have not seen this match. I want you to comment down below and tell me what you think about this fight, okay? And how much of Tom Aspinall improved during the years, and if he can actually hold up against a wrestler of the caliber of wrestlers that's in the UFC right now. Okay, yeah, he fought Curtis Blades, but Curtis Blades didn't actually wrestle. Curtis Blades have not used his wrestling for a while. He didn't use his wrestling with Sergey Pavlovich. He didn't use his wrestling with Curtis Blades. Derek Lewis. He didn't use his wrestling with Tom Aspinall. So you know, he's the kind of guy who actually fell in love with his hands. And you can imagine the fight before the fight with Tom Aspinall. Curtis Blades actually got taken down 9 times in one round by a smaller guy. And it just shows that you know, Curtis Blades is more of a stand-up fighter than a wrestler, even though he have a career-high takedown in the UFC. So yeah, stand down and comment down below. I want you to tell me how much you've seen and what you've seen, what the tendencies that you see in Tom Aspinall, and how can fighters like John Jones or Stipe Miocic or Francis Ngannou hold up with him, or if at all, if he has actually changed. And yeah, so we're going to be doing more fighters breakdown in this channel, MMA Heroes. And yeah, see you on the next one. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so when I post a new video, you're going to find out. And yeah, peace.